Stefon Diggs not showing up. He had 3 catches for 20 yards, Big Smitty. In a game like that, how does your best receiver have 3 catches for 20 yards and you drop a 70-yard dime piece? This may be one of the best footballs I've seen thrown in a game into a win, Smitty. He threw the motherfucker 70 yards in a football game. This wasn't like you and I outside throwing it on air.
Right.
In a football game, in a playoff game, hit his 5th step with a hitch, climbed the pocket, delivers the ball on time.
Ooh, he launched that thing.
And Diggs can't catch the football. Again, everyone's talking on Twitter today about Allen missing Diggs on a shallow crosser when he tried to throw the touchdown to win the game.
Yeah.
And I'm like, when does a quarterback lose faith in the motherfucker? How do you know he wouldn't have dropped that motherfucker?
You don't lose faith in your top receiver. Stop.
Shit.
Not your top receiver. You're going to lose faith in your top guy.
You don't think Mahomes lost faith in Van Scantling and fucking and what's his name that was offsides earlier?
Exactly. Hold on. You see how you don't know names? That's why he lost faith. if Mahomes said Stefon Diggs, he ain't losing faith in Stefon Diggs. I don't care how many passes the motherfucker drop. That ain't happening. If you can't remember the motherfucker name, that's why you lose faith. You know what, man? But listen,
who's the cat that was offsides that
Kadarius Toney.
Tony. Like, he lost faith in Tony. That motherfucker, by the way, he's not out there for a reason. He lost faith in him. He got hurt, I think, but he lost faith in him. And I'm glad Van Scantling, whatever fucking name it, made some plays the other day, by the way. I'm glad he actually made some plays for Mahomes. But it's ironic that when receivers make plays for their quarterback, like they did last night, Rice came up big, Kelsey came up big, versus where you've seen him been dropping balls and they lose the game. That's the difference, dog. That's the difference. Mahomes now is 6-time AFC title game appearer. We're going to anoint him. If he wins this one, fuck. There ain't no coming back from that for me. But if they would have caught the ball for Josh Allen, that's the fine line discussion.
That's football, though, the JB.
That's what I'm saying, though. I know. But that's just what I'm saying, though. Just remember, it's just a fine line. How do you dissect the difference in greatness, though, of the two Qs when one guy's stats are much better than the guy that won stats? One guy actually is this guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's tough. We always give the edge to the winners, though. That's just what it is. That's what it's always been. I always bring up Tom Brady. The reason why Tom Brady is the GOAT isn't because he just outstatted Peyton Manning during their tenure when they were both playing head-to-head and against each other. Not necessarily that. It's because he found ways to win. He made plays in the biggest moments of the game, even if it ended in a field goal. He led them to get to field goal range for Adam Vinatieri to kick it and win the game. So that's what it is. There's certain guys who just has like that it factor, and they have that quote unquote good luck. But good luck happens when you prepare, when you put yourself in position to be lucky. And Mahomes just seems to be that guy. I'm not saying he's Brady, but he seems to be like this generation's version of that, meaning that everything has to go through the Chiefs. Like if you're gonna go to the Super Bowl, you gotta beat the Chiefs. Like that's the team to beat. And that's the same way I felt growing up as a Colts fan, playing against Brady and Belichick's Patriots. It's like everything had to go through them.
Good morning, Matt McChesney, 60 Academy, joining us. I want to address, first of all, real quick, before we get into Matt joining us, I want to address D. Jones said, stop it. When people were trying to blame Mahomes receivers, you weren't having it. That's not what I said at all. I said, people drop balls, and guess what? You got to come back and win the game still in regards of a drop ball. That's what I said. I did not say it wasn't a good ball. I did not say – I did a live on Twitter that night that he dropped the ball to win the game. What are we talking about here? I said, great ball, great job, drop ball. So I would actually counter it and say, why isn't nobody talking about Stefon Diggs dropping the ball for Josh Allen last night? What are you talking about, D. Jones? Shut the fuck up.